me going to school, I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of high school because I just didn't want to be in school. I wanted to me, I didn't think that school would help me in anything that I do in life. But I was trying to, be so vocal and not listen. So when I was younger, I left the house. Not me did like 14, 15, me too fear. Not me fear. Because
14 years.
Yeah, 14, 15 years. Because I'm down for fear. And from since then, call fear that. Call fear. Usha no friends, yeah, cause like econom I alcohol or a school, not a school net cheap. And I said, yeah, she weed. And I said, my sem. And I said, and talk quiet because who per se albano power sem ne. Like it was just a lot of dumb, just little kid stuff. To see how me wama mienu, me wama mienu. And before said albano she got pregnant. Me mommy who no said, sa by way no. Men calling chain cry. Don't talk to her. Don't men channel. Men yet men don't even go that way. That family no dear stay away. Me Jimmy, my down in chain. I feel their life. Uncle. I don't know, baby. I'm not what. I don't know because like sometimes I could see something. Me say nyamidia. I didn't nobody told me it's mine, but not my fault. Nobody's there to tell me, say, take this, but not my fault. It started tough. Me cost nama jet tough. So it started from that, and then you start getting better because you don't get caught, and then it's like a rush. So it started upgrading. I when I was 16, maybe. I was robbing somebody's house and they had chairman.
Hello? Oh, my son is Canada Dada. And then he left menu. My son, this is a setup. Who was Spain? Oh, yes. Spain most any secret free. Ghana. Yet we love you. It's 11 and as a me farmer of a baby family. Oh, that be my son. Would you check your phone? Why? It's very easy now to send money from anywhere in Europe to Ghana. I'm in Spain right now, and I just send money to my mom. And on Tiasia, also don't send it. Don't take e-levy. No, on tap send there's no e-levy charge. It's just free when you send. Those in the US, those in London, those in Canada, plenty places in Europe. You can send your money through tap send to Ghana, and please, it's free of charge. There's no deduction in any e-levy or any charge at all. So what are you waiting for? Send the money to those family people. Me must send it. Let's go and take a clan talk. Reggae man for the party. It's tap send.
DHW 6042 Concord Turbo Intercooler Engineer back 16. Daily also worldwide be the change for me call Yankee America couldn't come on. Abrante now channel was screen so no Kevin double. Now before I say some my sponsors I say Delight Foods. Delight Foods more UK obi UK done and mean UK be anim Delight Food. So we need the anacha say we Abatown fresh. Delight Foods there then here Delight House Akoko Kamapa Oko Afro Shop bia UK. Would they be Delight House Akoko Delight Blue Fruit Burkina Sobolo Kamapa o start say wonu bia o be fresh pa enti ko na ko pebi na to ko Afro Shop bia na ka say we share Delight House Akoko and I say the mabobo so nyina no na pebi na to anopa breakfast heavy enyume ko person be di heavy bia o wo me na ka bia o shake na wo me a pa ne dem Kamapa Delight Food enti for only chair Afro Shop na ko pebi to sa so na tap send mo Europe Canada no tap send me kan jam say the tie ehun ya say ko shop bi ana ko bank bi person money sika be fia phone so akọ Play Store ni App Store na download tap say o download the app na the tie ni o be feel udini a dey do be say promo code share no so na type SVTV o send it scan e straight to Ghana Skolo mobile money wallet alert ni suni express one way traffic we know the fit send money go there de bia na abrochi for na send nti download that send o Play Store ni App Store saso na ejumapa on demand ye den o ko Play Store ni App Store na o hwe ejumapa any actual screen so na ko mo website www.ejumapa.com omo wo baby across the whole Ghana region you know omo na just o hwe Tyler painter carpenter electrician auto repairs any and the doors nyuma ko no doors region bia o hia expert bia no ejuma pass from nti the obey say come website and so download app or Play Store ni App Store time no abedu ejuma ma nti mo abroche no kaka mo abroche ye di musika sa na ejuma pass problem no etu etwa nti from nti contact mo and say come website mo details na ho no ejumapa.com chale Kevin me mo akwa ba boko there
Patron.
nice one America to say
America, you're cool. America, you're cool.
Rasta man boy, them we Rasta man. Wagwan. We Rasta.
Patron, that me not Rasta.
And I dread keke.
Yeah, my dread kicker. Yeah, man.
Anyway, Udina na mabono Kevin Double.
Patron, Kevin.
Real name.
Yeah, my real name no.
Oh, okay. America ever side now.
Me was New Jersey.
Okay, nice one. And then say tell story kakra me. Who be Ufrigana hefa ya wo ho ana say ke bibi che.
Okay, nti media ya woman wo America ha.
Oh.
Kino me the best frat bro for because you know me.
Why are they cry say wo na wo katwin why are they?
Yeah, I try.
Obi mu de omonte kra.
Patron. So yeah woman wa ha New York. My mom is free. My hammy and I'm a papa of free. Or if I cry, baby will cry. So, but you know, I've been in America my whole life. I've been to Ghana one time when I was 13 years old. And
okay.
I loved it. Me call Ghana I didn't want to come back. I didn't want to come back to America. And
now, was it 13 years ago now about Ghana? 13 years ago about Ghana, no, see, when you know, anybody Ghana, on a umbabium, what about one spec?
Well, yeah, but can't want them because yeah, that's all about America. Huh? Like every time I look on YouTube, I see a lot of people they throwing a lot of Ghana at Kofam. Like right now, Ghana is not where it should be. When I talk about Ghana, I talk about Ghana with a lot of pride. Obie semi for Ghana. Obie semi for Ghana. Bisamia semi for here. Me say Ghana. And then New York, and then New Jersey, and then me say Ghana. So everybody
we are proud pass of Ghana.
Of course. So me probably take Ghana say or Paso Baha. Because it's like Ahano. Right? Like today, if I had the chance to go to Ghana, Meko. But child support and it Nyoman Krata like all this stuff is amana ya ding said me to me akomufi. Like me nana wo Ghana person me ko huno ansana BBC. But mean to me because child support niti. So it's like
you back to her. Yam shall say oh na uniano me saying.
Me nuanom me nua penny ye baako and I mean wo nua ba it's one.
Into me miensa.
Yeah, miensa.
Yeah.
Mami baako, papa baako. Yeah, miensa.
Me miensa. Wow.
Me papa wo mamienu. I mean, mamiensa. Our Joy, and Aliyah. Enti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Both parents, they are Ghanaians, so.
Patron.
Wow. Yeah, growing up in America, your life to say as up school new America into story kaka. So
even though I was like raised in America, like I said, you know, my parents are Ghanaian. So if I said Ghana fie. So Ghana ye di fufu, ye di jollof, wache, ye di benku, ye di anwana ye di. So it's like and you my ye tie ampedu obi like Ghana fie na yete. We just live in America. So growing up in America is, you know, living as an American kid because I'm here. So it's like I don't have anybody to speak Cree with. So it's like all my friends are American. So me Ghanaian, but in the bay like this because it's very hard to come by. But growing up in America, it's just like growing up in Ghana. wherever you are, you know, as a youth, you're gonna find things to do. You're gonna find things to what's trending, what's popping, in wherever the youth. You're gonna find trouble to get into. You're gonna find, you know, everything. So growing up in America, it was cool. It was fun.
But I'm sure local language, you know, say, oh, can be, oh, yeah, dear. Poppy ni mommy say, omuno katri ni ade wo fie, omuno katri anabofo na omuno moka.
They said, "Me mama, me mama say, oko ejuma nkwa na oka brofo, because tree no yet ni fie kasa until we fia or tree until enunti na meti tree say." So and also no say nyum ninti, I have to give props to the nyum because me tie Ghana nyum pa. So like enunti na meti me I can't and like the words correctly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it makes me, I said accent no makes me I can yeah more than I said me I bear my penny no on to me like ne accent or what. I don't know how to explain it, but to me can't, but on can't, because Phyllis said the way I can, and yet like you what am I say? So
Okay. It's the uko school doing and I say
so
life.
and so I'm gonna keep it all 100. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up in America with African parents, right? It's like Ghana fuadrine different from America fuadrine. My parents don't think like my friends' parents. So if like when I was younger, you know, I want to go outside. My mom said, "Sniffy na kind book." Me person me go diagro sin Debbie siadia. So it's like school no dia me ko school when I me ko diagro. And when I me call chile, when I me call having me fun because me will fear me siadia. I feel they me ko school and nipa be brave or ho. I feel the miss idea. There be my men chili kakra, na many way in casa, na many way in casa. So growing up, going to school, like I'm always not getting in trouble because I wasn't a troublemaker. But you know, it's like not paying attention. So my grades wasn't always good. So you know, that makes the stress on my parents even more because we need Ghana need but na yeah percent or more yeah like somebody. We want all our Ghanaian kids to be some doctor, lawyer, BB, and he said me timid them, na me bon your man, me me homework, na me my man can't like. So it was like it was kind of rough. And then so me being young and not understanding that said like unim nana nim unine having interview. That's my cousin. And I all kind of said like okay BB like our parents didn't show us love, right? But it's not said they didn't show us love. It was just the way that Yehu said, my downfall mommy or Befia, hey Johnny, how you doing? Oh, I'm on a hug. How you doing on in Akasa school? Wait. I know that man Nebi. And he made me come if and I'm here said, oh, see idea, it's not idea. It's like I want to talk about school, I want to talk about how I went through whatever. But you know, it's just when you're young, you don't understand that your parents do care about you. It's just they want you to don't waste your time, you know? Don't waste your time to fool around. But I was young, so I didn't understand that. So me going to school, I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of high school because I just didn't want to be in school. I wanted to me, I didn't think that school would help me in anything that I do in life. Like school no me person me bonyo, me person me tunyo, me tronyo, me tunyo, sana. That's my life. That's what I wanted to do. So going in school, I never thought that I would need school. And having Ghanaian parents, they don't understand that sometimes, you know, and yet I did be out now here in school. Degree, you don't need a degree. Who a degree cry to me, Nejma. Today's time. Even if you have a degree, you can't get a job. Because now, just like Nana said, now it's not even about a degree, it's about your credentials, what you can actually do, what you can show. Degree no about wow, yeah, and to an extent. But nipa be brave what degree on muni ejmani yet. They don't know how to do the job still. They have the degree. What was school for 6 years? I feel they what they saying? That's BB Uber started school. You can't retire until you're like 50. So you start work at a real job at like 30 or something. And then you can't retire till you're like 50, 60 years old. So from all them years, you have to work. And you can only relax till you're 50. By the time you're 50, said, oh, so it's like, I never understood that concept and stuff. So school wasn't really where my mind was at.
Wow.
But I did went and get my GED. You know, I went and got my high school diploma just because na me mama or can on also school person gene the enti me so me koje me the sana on also betimi aye. You know, motivation.
Well, to drop it out, you know. Yes, just now parents, well, for no omo ninji, omo nya happy with you.
So let me shano man casa parts no. So when I was younger, like I said, I would say more sensitive and emotional. So I didn't really try to understand where my parents' point of view was coming from. Even though granted they should have still, you know, sat down and tried to listen to what I was trying to explain. But I was trying to, you know, be so vocal and not listen. So when I was younger, I left the house. Not me be like 14, 15, me too fear. Not me need fear. Because
14 years.
Yeah, 14, 15 years. Because down for fear. And from since then, I mean, call fear that. I mean, call fear.
If we fear 14 years, we go fear.
Well, I mean, cause that fear. Like right now, me and my mom and parent, we have a good relationship. But since 15, I haven't lived with my parents since the age of 15.
Is it because also almost say go school near there, and I say almost more freedom,
Yeah, music. Well, the almost person addition and it like Bible and some like what they want me to do. And which I understand because it's not like they're telling me to jump off a bridge. Everything they're telling me to do is beneficial to me. But in that same sense, you have to understand, like, this is my life. So you guys as parents should, if you supported what I'm trying to do. And by now, my hit da. But say me studio not in the back of my head. Me mommy can say, oh, and you know, who waste too time. Now we wait. And mommy Philly said, yeah, me, you know, and yeah, right. But yeah, me, you know, it makes me feel good. Everybody around me, they say they like it. And see, I'm like, I don't know. So when I was growing up, that's the thing. So at 14, 15, I said, oh, send me call. I have to go because everybody else is showing me love for what I love to do. And my parents that I love and want to make proud, they can't say
14, 15 years, I feel fear who feel calling, who's called down for being chain.
Yeah, me call my down from chain.
Now, down for now calling chain, so on in our phone, on the parents, and say,
on the mom, that's it. But like I said, let me shut. And see the whole set, like right now, when I think about it, it wasn't smart. But then again, because I did that, no, it made me who I am today. Well, and see, like my dream be like me, no, I'm not saying send me like gangster, and not say BB side, but my very, very like I'm very tough now. I'm very strong. To me, booming because the things that I've been through by myself, the things that I've experienced in life, you can't just break me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything happens for a reason. So
Yenti life, who got now down from the fee, Yenti life from there. We are young. It was now for how many years?
Oh, it's not hall for well, it's not my downfall. So it's like when I was 14 living at my friend's house, right? It's like I'm living at my friend's house for a few months, then I'll go live with another friend for a few months, then I'll go live. I was bouncing, because it's like, but there was one friend I'm in it for a very long, maybe 2-3 years, in it but you know, being young and being now, it went from me mama me papa wo hode me ye bia omo hwe to now I'm outside me ye dia me ye bia enti jimie ne enkwasi asema me di wa bonteno. Like I did so much dumb stuff that I regret.
Like we say send I see can crazy stuff near there. Friends.
Well, friends one said like no friends yeah, cause it like yeah, condom I alcohol or a school not a school net cheap, and I said yeah she weed, and I said my sem, and I said and talk quiet because who per se Obano power semne. Like it was just a lot of dumb, just little kid stuff, little kid stuff that if I look at it and for so be like nothing came out, none of that stuff from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But
Wow.
like,
Mommy ni popi neti.
Patron,
Omo fie back, omo te fie back on.
Patron.
Enu nua tu ni na.
There be me near penny, ono there. Me di 27 and Kwame no we di like 29 ono or tinifie. And I'm Amisa we di 19 and ono so college and ono a dormitory no.
Wow. Inti your friends now so ko join you mo mo she mo nom mo ye ma sem ni ade na sa life na as at that time sa life na o pese we live here o ka say enjoyment no.
Well, and yes said that life is what I wanted to live, but said my kwa bunting, my ko be fear. Sa no more yet. And see, it's like you just get dragged into it kind of in a way. Like you don't even realize that you're doing it. But then again, so my mom always tells me that she can see your friends and tell you who you are. So the fact that they were into that, maybe I was into it too, and I didn't even realize that's why we connected. So I can't just say, hey, yo, more, it's all them fault. But it's just because, now I have the freedom to be anyhow. I don't have to ask to go outside. So I'm going outside. So then when everybody's like, oh, we're going to the movies, I don't have to ask my mom or nothing. And when I said, I'm getting in the car now. So it's like, whatever happens as we're going on there, send me walk. And nobody told me don't go, so it's like I'm there. So whatever happens, I got to deal with it. So that's that type of situation.
O try the way na we person live your life o pie ni ade na o force ja life ma wana.
Well, we need like I have like my mommy mostly like gave me tough love pie. I feel me who said now tough love because she's telling me something to do is right. She's my mother. She's telling me, Kevin, I don't the way the friends that I see you with, I don't like them. The things that you're doing, even like me going to the studio. She hears stories about what happens in the studio, people drinking, doing drugs. So I understand the fear of her not wanting her son to be in that environment. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I would just want a little bit of trust, but it was just, I don't know. It was just, it was a crazy situation because now that I'm grown, like I say, I can see my faults and I can see also still where my parents could have done a little bit better.
Minti o try na say when you want to regret say when your parents at that time
For some things, right? Because some things I will say that I regret not listening to my parents. Like to see how me wama mienu, and before said Obano she got pregnant. Me mommy who no said sa by way no. Men calling chain cry. Don't talk to her. Don't men channel. Men yet men don't even go that way. That family no dear stay away. Me Jimmy my down in chain. I feel their life the things I go through now because of that woman.
Oba on na on no one mamienu.
Patron. Or the matter child support so. Child support, my court, me percent.
Remember back to child support. So you share free fee got na friends or also person now music. But me say friends no. Apart from music, na be anyway you say dia me person me sua skill, me person me hear adwuma bi and me person me hear bibi na can music no. Until na life now I'm saying.
Okay, so as I was outside, right? You still have to make money. You still have to have a job. So you have when everybody's going out, you have to have a job. So me, I like to work with my hands. Like I like to do like carpentry work and all that stuff. So no be what baby I had to mechanic, like diesel mechanic or fix it car in your man. So he was one of the people who like he see the youth on the street say almost Jimmy no. Now I from him say bruh I'm in trouble how to fix a car, how to change a tire, now how to do an oil. They be offered and Colin said bruh now in trouble and almost Debbie. Min Kwan say bruh I'm in trouble. Now my jina na my share. Now my share. Now me na yet. So we after that doing that, he hired me. I was working with him. So I did mechanic work. I worked on boats. I've had so many different types of jobs. Beggar King, my age, my Beggar King da. My age, my a McDonald's da. My age, my cement factory da. My age, my a CVS pharmacy da. Like my age, my very, very many places.
Wow. The okay to see a common pie or especially one more going to me idea and Kolaya more as an normal free gun a crack on was bad company kind of life beyond some drugs near there no monsa especially some can will be Sanya mano uko frame mono at the same then I
Well, I have to say, like, that is everywhere. Got my cousins, well, Ghana. Said me busi for Ghana. I have cousins in Ghana. Yeah, wahano. Omo Ghana.
Menim say be Ghana. Menim say baby but baby but me no kasa because we are broche nti me America nti me no ka America say but menim say baby
It's just, it's just something that young. What did I get from it? I didn't, like I said, you really don't get nothing except maybe street knowledge. You get you more strength, not like physical strength, but more mental strength. Because now you see certain people when you outside, you see certain people the way certain people move. Because especially when you're out there doing it by yourself, when you're in, you attract what you are. Okay, so if you are down, so to me, like if you're down and you're depressed all the time and all that type of stuff, that's the type of people who's gonna be around you. So the when you're outside by yourself in that type of environment, that's the type of environment you're gonna see. So you get to see how to maneuver around those type of people because everything is growing. As you grow, everything, so now you get to see, oh, side time to dead. Side no way, me but man, who said we way baba and to me way. Like it's just certain things you just know how to maneuver around that somebody who, let's say, took the straight way wouldn't know how to maneuver if something happened.
Wow. I mean say be more go into way more robbery kojiwe kuntokwa yes sanya manu ye bi.
Yeah, my ye be that.
She be friends no. Look what we be ade nyina.
Yeah. Well, yeah, friends, but to me, like I said, I can't just put it on my friends. When I was younger, I was I don't know, baby, I'm not my dream walk. Uncle, I don't know, baby, I'm not my dream walk. I don't know, because like sometimes I could see something. Nobody told me it's mine, but not my fault. Nobody's there to tell me, say, take this, but not my fault. It started tough. Me cost nama jit tough. So it started from that, and then you start getting better because you don't get caught, and then it's like a rush. So it started upgrading. When I was how old was I? I think like 16 maybe. I was robbing somebody's house and I had chairman.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.
And then they may call your friend is saying juvenile detention center. And even through all the stuff that I've been, like I said, I left the house at 14, 15, 14, whatever. My mom and my papa, they've been with me throughout, even though I haven't lived with them. And that's why I'm saying, like, we don't see the love that they have for us and the pain that we put them through the things. Because me call juvenile detention center, no one ever shame. Yeah, my mom and my papa. They be me call a jail. Yes, suspended my license. Now me name said my license yes suspended. And now you pull me over and you told me call jail. Why not my friend? My mommy. My friend, my mommy or bailing me out. So it's like we don't see the stuff that we put on our parents. So that's why I don't like to come here and be like, yeah, you know, our parents didn't love us, blah, blah, blah. Because when we think about it, it's just that the emotional aspect, that's the part that they never touched on. It's the emotional. The Ghanaian parents it's very, very non-emotional. You know like what I'm trying to say? Like, oh, surf, come every night, I mean, dreaming home. Like, when you want to say something, oh, surfing many like, they don't want to, they don't want to see their kid cry. Like, yo, people need to, like, even, Miss Sano, me kai seven mom, it's me, ye bibi bonya. Me su cry, and sana, wa jib belt na me started say me swan. Or sister, me, who said, hey, if I see a tear fall, me bull more. Like, you know, it's like, so it's like the emotional part of that we never got. And then even living in America, being black, not even being African, just being black is hard enough. It's just when they see you, especially I have dreads, they see me, I said, like, I'm somebody scary, you know? It's like white people, they see you, older people, they see you, they'll hold their bag tight. It's like, like my old day. So it's like, and then being African on top of that, so you go through a whole bunch of things and mental stuff that African parents, that I want to stress, if there's any African parents, like, listen and talk to your kids. Like, just talk to them. Just listen to what they got to say. Even if whatever they're talking about, it doesn't make sense to you, just act like you're listening. Just sit there and act like you're listening, because it will take that a long, 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 long way. It will take them a long way.
Making friends, you know, I won't say friends, they'll be going to be making friends, but and yet the kind of friends will be fun as friend, you know, and that may mislead you into some life me.
But because you see, the way people make friends is like, I don't know, because it's not like you just pick a friend. Some situations, especially when you by yourself, like, ubet me na lunch line no, uniska wo bottom, upe like upe Johnny B. Obi bet me who said, oh, uniska, my ma dollar B. Sa nipa krono, unim say, oh yeah, nipa boni ana nipa papa, but he gave you that $1 to eat. So now it's like, oh, we cool now. You feel me? If I have $1, I'll give it to you back. And then it's like, nah, don't worry about it. Now we become friends. I feel no one who said, oh, Sakwawe or Shiwi. Now said Sakwawe or Numsan. And all or whatever he's into. But
and then joining to gang because we need
because it's like the love you get from them that you don't get from who you looking it for. Like, that's why I keep stressing it with the parents, because when you leave is because, oh, I don't think my parents love me or whatever the case is. So when you go outside and somebody, oh, Kevin, what's up? So it's like, oh, these people care about me. So let me do for them like they do for me. What am I saying? So it's like, what they do for me, I'm gonna do for them. Now, if they got my back, I got your back. And what down for Nanti Cry said, Obi Kawa down for Asema. Even though he didn't say nothing to you, you will say something. So it's like, that's how, you know, it just builds like that. So that's how it comes like
that. Parents need to assess na wo kan ya de bi akoko ka kan pese omuja o ma de o pese wo ye no na nka omutie osu de o pese wo ye ne ade anka we di be ka fie anka wo fifi o.
Oh, Debbie. For sure, Debbie. For sure, Debbie. Because me personally, I like to be home with my real family. You know, friends are cool, but me come my mama and papa fear. Like me will fear. Me call me cousin fear. Me will fear. Like it's a different feeling. It's a different vibe that you get. But then also the type of person I am, I have to be able to express myself. You know understand? Like just because so I'm in mommy and so I'm papa. Mean to me and like I can't stop what I want to do just for you. Just please your life if it's not gonna make me the one doing it happy. Because it's like, how can I do something if it doesn't make me even if I don't like it just doesn't make sense. That's I don't know how to explain it, but
obviously mo right ne mo mra bia wo ne ade no eno so kan bi na ebia munya sa freedom ne some nyama bi mo betimi ya na easy sir.
Well, I wouldn't say yeah, like I mean, yeah, I guess say we all have rights. We all
So
have
but for we quite see for police ma wa what na for police and my family. Papa no mama o ye bi betimi sa system ni sa nyama ni ntino ama mo dem ho bi sir.
Yeah, well, side system did some people use it to their advantage. And no yeah, like that's not what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to me, I don't know how to explain. It's a lot of things coming to mind right now that I want to like break down because it goes very, very, very deep. Because like with the friends thing, right? When you have a certain friend, it's not because I don't know even how to explain. Like even if a friend, your best friend is doing something, sometimes you don't even see that they're doing something wrong or anything because you're with them and that's your friend. You don't see it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you don't see. And then when somebody tells you, so we there on yet, you'll get upset. Like, what do you mean? When I'm hungry, he feeds me. When I have no clothes, he puts clothes on my back. So how do you know you just don't know him? You know what I'm saying? So it's like even with that. So it's like today's time is more difficult because we have social media and we have like a whole bunch of things and other kids will see other kids doing things. Like back then you see other kids doing things because you go to their house. Now you can see kids doing things on Instagram, on Snapchat, on Twitter. So you want to do the same thing. And it's just so I give it to the parents too because it's more difficult now. It's definitely more difficult nowadays, but you know.
Okay. Yenti also later no mommy one about ba also girl na one ni nante ni ade na o ka bibi nti oba bi wa wire na anasa girlfriend boyfriend and na o ka bibi about child support ni ade see what you on your own oba na one na ti anasa bi sa ka bi chat about the
Okay, so this is the main part I want to tell your viewers about the ones that want to come to America who think that America is a free, because when you hear America, you hear free country. We should move, yeah, they show you like the nice part of America, but America is an industry, a business. The America here is a business, okay? They'll be from having a baby to even about to die. There's money involved. Everything in this country is money involved. So I had a girlfriend, whatever. My mom said, man, I know whatever. Nah, she got pregnant with my first daughter, Kashmir. So my mom and my papa, I'm gonna divorce it, right? Okay, I'm gonna divorce it, but I'm gonna divorce it, you know. My papa got not a sick level New Jersey, and I'm in the car, sick level. So now it's not my papa and chain, but me call back and forth from sick level to baby I'm in mamite. So that time, baby I'm in mamite, side town, yeah, town 9. All my friends are in. So me was sick level for the weekend, for the week or whatever. Weekend by now I call a side town I'm in mamite. So 100 minute or bano, yeah, kasa. So from that time no, and I mean who said, okay, BBI is serious and team. I mean, sorry, physical level. I mean, Brahmin, I mean, champion. I mean, this town, you know. Okay, so me buy and I'm in it. Well, you're down for fear. So ono oni fie me mini fie ye mienu ete you're down for fear. I will couch no so. Enti jimie ba kono no. Ye ni fie mini fie me ne oda. Ye ni skabia me ne oda. And it just made no sense. But Nami said so I wasn't thinking. So she got pregnant. So Nami showed some catch my mom said, oh, by the way, you're pregnant. So for the first like month, man can't be out. Me mommy ejuma was hospital no so I said, oh, I'll send me capturing because nana. So I called my mom. I told her, I said, mommy, by the way, you know, you're pregnant and whatever. My mom said, well, you need. So me Bisano said, mommy, can I come back and live with you with her? Because I wanted, you know, my kids to grow up around the Ghana culture, just to grow up around, because other than my family and where I'm at, there's no Ghanaians. It's just whatever. So I'm Mr. Dabby. First of all, no, on your it. When not that war, but to me, that me fear on your it. Like that's not happening. So I'm thinking, say me why not? Me I'm a bad man, my yats now. So why didn't know your call a courthouse call why did and I'm say mommy share my water no tea. And I'll say man control say call why no. Me say won't worry no to me it's not me fear. But man cast say won't worry now but not your fear. So and no man ten I said so even then I got upset with her and I'm like, oh and yeah, but you got me out here on the street. And I mean I'm being emotional, I'm being angry with her, right? So through all that, but like I said, when you are outside, that makes you have a different mentality. So through all that, I went and got 2 jobs. I'm working Walmart landscaping. We still living at her friend's house on the couch and stuff. She's pregnant, but I'm working. We did everything. I figured we got an apartment. Me and her, we got an apartment. So I figured it'd be cool. But Sa mama no, she wasn't. First of all, no, on your Ghana need. And Tina no, yeah, we think differently. Second of all, no, like I said, the way you are is the way you attract people. The time I'm in any shia, no, my no, not yet basa. Like I was outside doing wrong. So, but now man who said, oh, mommy, wait, or you're pregnant. Mommy get 2 jobs. I'm moving different. I'm thinking more like, all right, I'm about to be a dad. I know dear, she wants to have the baby and then go back out and have fun and party and do whatever she want to do, whatever. So do that. I'm dealing with that. So we have the baby. And I said, this is the second mistake I made. Because I knew in the relationship said, minute mommy wait, yent's not for too long. And I'm say, okay, I want another baby with her. And then this is in my head. I'm not saying this out loud. I said, I'm going to have another baby with her. And then I'm going to take my kids and then I'm going to go somewhere, go maybe live with my parents without her, get a divorce, whatever. Okay. And so I got her pregnant. So I'm starting to make arrangements little by little, said, me call. Because I know the mema, like she's very, very, very different from me. Very, very different from who I am today. So
so only nyamu share street so nti.
Yeah. I was. So now that I'm grown and I've seen said, oh, I have kids and all this stuff. I wanna back up. You know, I'm telling her, said, like, this is not gonna work. The BIA well, me Gino but it's like me Gino because the BIA the BIA it's like it was very, very like mama or boom. Yeah, because no me say and not dreaming person me call out. Person me sniffy na me name Kolani Chilia. I know yasem. Oh, but or pension see wabo. So or kasa now or can't beat like me a bit to me a kasem. No, they me mommy I but them na me papa now I come in here basem. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Let me boy foo. Man, yo, when I was with her, I used to get so angry that I've never been so angry before. Right? So, like, mommy, like, when she gets drunk, she used to hit me. She used to do a whole bunch of stuff. I made him in Sakano back one time. Made him in Sakano one time. And that one time, that was the third mistake. Made him in Sakano. Even though before made him in Sakano, or bomb it 4 times, me said, me catch on and said, Jai Oye. Na oh ye did it in Kolanada. Jai Oye no. Before said, yeah, Kontokano Krano. Yeah, call New York. My cousin or yeah, wedding. And then Kolano call New York. Or no dear Wamba, no Tifie. Inti, yeah, but from New York no. Me mame, me papa Tekano. Me mame, bwame, say me den Kolaneba. Befie. Enti, with the key shut down, me be pununa. Nipa wa me fie ye smoke cigar, ye smoke weed, ye or banyum, ye numsa, ye play cards with table so. Me mame jina me chiu. Me mame ejina me chi. Me be pununa. This is what's going on in my house. So first of all, the embarrassment to an African, because me telling her, mommy, this is not what goes on every day. On Jindi da. She would never believe that this is not what's going on every day. And I'm saying, mommy, I promise you, this, I don't even, so my boyfriend said, me mommy jina me cheat. 1, I bought 2 o'clock in the morning. You're having a party in my house. 2, I'm putting the kids to sleep. While both, sit. Me catch your be some moon free me fear mozo sit Debbie, nobody has to leave. And see, I bet down there some. So that night, no, now me boyfriend dada. So that night, no, I had enough. So everybody left, whatever. And I told her, like, yo, my mom was here, you wabot into all concept, not and all bombing. Bam. They said, hey, tonight I'm not playing this. You have 2 more hits, and tonight it's gonna get real. And I'm booming back be on count. Bam. They said, hey, you think I'm playing with you? You have 1 more, and all booming back be on bam. And then I choked her, and then bam. And then I went to jail for that. So from then to now, why man you said like me yet monster, like I'm a monster. My kids are scared of me. I beat her up all the time. She just makes stories. Why can't a judge said I hung the dog, made the camera not to a tree no so. And I may hang a dog, na me person me kuno. And I neighbor no free police no say on budget a camera no free tree no. And I said, Mr. Your Honor, say neighbor not free police now. Cause the police reports man. Every time you call the police report. But Debbie, me kasa will court now. Even Black African American, it doesn't matter. When I speak in the court, and yet, they don't listen because I don't have an attorney. Miniska for an attorney. I don't have money for a lawyer. Why don't I have money? I have a job, but child support is taking money from my check. They take my money from my check, my taxes, and everything. I feel that my friend called and said, "What is child support?" Because child support now, when you put me on child support now, me whom in ma for almost 2 years. They be a me call back. Me call back and forth. Me child support no. Me chia. They tell me said child support and seeing your kids is 2 different things. Child support and child visitation is 2 different things. And she said child support no there ewaha. And to see your kids no ewaha. And so I no also fill out paperwork. My courts, my fill out paperwork no $50 each time you fill it out. Okay, first time no my fill it paperwork me the amount or my send it back say my filling the year into me any bill. My any bill $50 again. So I spend $100 just on paperwork alone. I'm gonna say my any year bill. I say and then I'm on year because me fill it paperwork no me fill it a courthouse no. Me be someone said I had an intro way. Yes. I had an intro way. Yes. Didn't me here. Way. Okay. Jit. Way. Okay. Jit. All right. Me de amamo. Me here be Debbie. Okay. Me call. 2 weeks later, na me letter wo me fie. One for bibi ambra. No more a grown quantity. The third time I call him, said, me fill this paperwork out. Me in Chamoka, but you will see me in court. Because I feel I mean who said like because it's just about money. This country is just about money. Because you're telling me to come fill out paperwork to see my kids. I'm paying child support for my kids. And you're telling me that to see my kids, even though I'm paying child support, I don't have to. It's two different things. And if I don't pay child support, you can suspend my license. You can throw me in jail. That's why I can't go to Ghana, because I can't get my passport. It's like, if I don't pay all the things that happen, but me paying, I don't get nothing from it. So I'm going to court. I go to court. December 1st, crime, we were court for them. This December 1st, everybody, we were court. The umpire said,
Obano, only in Hobium, right?
Meaning Hobium. And so, to get married, no, not yet, like $25 to get married, to get a certificate. Divorce, no, me try bad $550, and I said almost $600 just to get a divorce. Like, this country is all about money.
And you see, I know only a divorce. Now, Kola no show one. Say now show one of the child support at also.
Na me show mo, but sell percent because me person me trying chain biom. Or person ye bibia be ye me ya. Won. Obey to me because before no obey to me I can be I'm a me boyfriend. I feel you me say your words don't affect me. You can't say nothing. Obey to me because, like I said, no. You bet to me I couldn't talk. I'll become a mommy who has some, me papa who has some. So I used to get mad. I feel that me boom for you. So I feel that who said me can't wait on the boom for. What can I do? I feel that or say, all right, so let me take his kids away. I feel that, all right, she take the kids away. Okay, who bet to me I said me in so So my call police station said me call Jimmy ma. I'm catch him and said, well, I can't go in the house and take your kids for you, so they, there's nothing we could do, right? In New Jersey, I tell you, they call it a mother state. They don't, and yes, say you be a investigation. I should said, yeah, my men can't no crying. I saw Chantro. There be the obeka bia you be fat. The obeka bia me say cramine or say me the cramine at to tree mu. I'm a person me good cramine. I'm a neighbor, no, I fret police. And I'm say that's the main thing. Why fret police? And yeah, cause police report. Then who said there, mammy cano ye no cry, and I said ye no cry. Anything she say, Obeka said, may ye wait. What? One story, or say, yeah, court. Yeah, I'm fighting to see my kid. Or say, hey, me must throw on my papa. They're scared of their dad, blah, blah. I'm gonna say, Your Honor. That's the farthest from the truth. I have a video. I'm a trade judge in the section. This is the time when I was seeing them and they didn't want to go back to their mom's house. They're crying, Daddy, I want to stay with you, blah, blah, blah. And I said, it's all right. I'll see you next week. Unim de judge ne katrem. I said, well, umano omusa enti de omo kana omunim de omo kana enti so dad no en hold a court. So mama no bet me a katra say me ma say omusro me ube jedi. But me ama throw video no say me ma omusro me omu person ne me tena. O say omusa enti de omo kana omunim de omo kana.
Wow. It is for almost 2 years. No,
2 years.
Oh, yes. So they be out to child support.
They be every week. Me child support every week. Yeah, Jimmy, like 136 a week.
For me, you know.
Passion for me, no.
Wow. It is Obana or Black American.
Passion, yeah, Black American.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Now, Obana Busian swear. No, also Busian
Oh, Busian but Busian no one. Yet like when I started from the beginning. Na me share no me wa bontino. That crowd no. Enti na me mama says sa family no. And yet just that woman or says sa family no. Stay away. Some but my like I didn't see. I didn't understand what she was trying to do.
Into uwe yanka oh. Your mama catch on uwe yanka wenti echire oh. Into a echire oh.
Fast and why?
And if no maka say the pay ti ho a ohu no. Owe akwara na ojina okwa ohu.
I know but
if you don't mama hu no catch on no. O de hu say no oh.
Yeah,
man,
Jendi, because
for the way. But you see how you are smelling it.
Yeah, she said I work with her mom. And I'm telling you, just by the mom, like now that I'm grown, I can see. Just like how she said, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. The same way with mommy, and then obviously, so she's telling me, said, the mom. So mommy wait no and style no our no there. Debbie. I would never want my son to be with and one who said they may go through now.
Wow, it is no. Oh, life and I show man why my show good, but problem is problem now.
And that's another thing. Yes, like people think that child support no, phone colano. First of all, no, child support no, because me no, I've done a lot of research. I'm gonna take child support to court. That's my goal, to take child support non-casa to court. Me can kind paperwork no more demand, you know. First of all, no, yes, child support. Your friend is saying, a volunteer program suggested by the court. And he suggesting any volunteer in very, very strong words. And I mean, who say, where your volunteer program on what mama your mandatory payments? Tax season crab bar mean who $1 crab. Legitimate taxes mean the whole thing. The whole everything. So I'm saying I have to figure out a way to take child support to court because this is not right. Child support is very, very unjust. Very, very
but sir, the outcome research outcome. I'm just scanning in a few wa. You tell me, some of the mammy no.
I'm with the mama, no, but the
I don't know.
Who knows?
Okay.
Let's say the receipt, Ben Mouse said, or the Sikana you say. Debbie. And Tima, or the Sikano bet to me, I could talk and son, or the Sikano bet to me, I could talk. Diaper man, neba fofrono aba. Uchima said. So it's not like child support, no. That I don't even understand. Said you have two parents, right? One goes here, one goes here. Why do I have to pay for you to take care of them? And then when they come to me, I still have to pay for them. But if they're with you, take care of them. And no, I don't know.
In Colano or the same state, and I know free.
I'm in New Jersey.
If we are restricting some men,
yeah, because mommy no, well, yes, like obey to me a story. I'm not okay. Our restraining order so coming home. So me to me in chain, right? So she put a restraining or say. This is another thing I had with the police department. I call police station. I said, "What checking the phone?" Said they all kind of no crime. I said, "No crap." Or call police station and I'll catch your police and said, "My friend, I catch and it said me kokuno into Osro me into a here restraining order. Stia and sana my benefit and I be 2 o'clock in the morning. A police officer I be bomb me said, "You are being served with a restraining order." Me can you know me say now, that ben my friend. Me phone ye, me call log no my friend mommy. Well, it's already here, sir. I don't you know. And I'm just like, you guys don't check to do anything. She can say anything she wanna say. And they put it on you. And the reason why it's so easy because when I'm in the system, just like child support no, send me 150. My minubenya may be 140 of the 150. The government will take the 10. You what's it? I said. So it's not just like they're just making sure that the mom, Debbie. They get money too. So that's why child support, they make sure said they put you on child support because just like I said, how does it make sense that on Matu and Chaya? Because said me new fear of the time on Motu and Chaya or send me chat. But so I'm about me Chaya won't try me for them either. It doesn't make sense. I pay for them when they're with you, but when they come to me, I still have to feed them, clothe them, do everything for them. And you're not giving me any money. I'm not asking for nothing. It just doesn't make sense. Why do I have to pay more for what? Just because the court says so. And then it has to make
sense. Oh, mommy, no. Call mommy, oh, no, mommy, oh, parents here free.
Yeah, you're cool.
Then I'm mommy catch up. After finding my way, I'm so then okay.
Well, me mommy on who the cost. Like, me mommy name said, mommy no or coming whilst am I and yet in the crack. Like she just be lying. So my mom sees it. So me mommy, she feels for me. But then at the end of the day, like I have to go through this myself. And yeah, I feel me mommy bet tini sky bet lawyer mommy. Like that's the thing, like because that's not her issue. You understand what I'm saying? She told me stay away, man. So this one I'm going through. Yes, she feels for me, but it is what it is type.
X no, I don't X no when you see one.
Patron.
Go so come mommy. I don't go for mommy paying.
You need too much, but me the 27. I know what the 32.
I don't know for Kevin. I don't know for when you see.
Not day. Said, you know, let me start, but me shano, let me start. So, never like I was like 17 and she was 20 on I said BB. So like for me, you know, it was like cool said.
Oh, but some you mean say be what but some you the reason why here. Oh, please na or done now done.
Mommy wait them it was never love. And
Sanya love
yeah, that you know, it was like I said, I was in that
fun.
You know, it was fun. You know, it was fun, and then she got pregnant. And because she got pregnant, I wanted to be a father. It wasn't, and then I got married because I wanted to live with my mom, but that wasn't even how it went. You feel me? It wasn't like me dog way. I went on one knee and said, "Will you marry me, Debbie?" It wasn't like that. It was just like, look.
Wow. So sad. So pass it through Sanyama way. I mean, minim Sanyama be say koso among young Ghana for the issue among some of the Ghanaian youth almost so many soon there with their parents near their stubborn life. Sanyama way is a koso. It be so more parents difficult times. But I mean, then I catch minim say be youth no be better. I hope for so no mama be na oma pikin be free our life. Then I catch
just talk to your parents. And parents, talk to your kids, and family, listen to each other. We have to listen to each other because everything I go through in life, from beginning to end, me mama and me papa ne jina mechi. Everything I went through, me mama and papa jina mechi. So whatever we go through in life, even though we might not understand our parents, don't hate them or feel anything towards them. They just don't understand. So try to make them understand, because when you look back and all the friends that you had and everything that my friend that I was living with, I feel jail or the jail. He had jail. Since
I don't
know he doesn't grow. He doesn't grow. Now you still yet the same when we was young. But it's like from 16, 17, from juvenile detention. Now I befie, now I in Kwasiasem, now I call back. Then he come go back, come and go. He's in jail. The only people I still have with me are my parents and my family. So just try to make sure that you stick close with your family, because that's all we got. All we have is
life. When when you now cancer misunderstanding any idea, always still life kakra.
There be men wasting my life, crap. Because if I think about everything happens for a reason. Like I said, every trial and tribulation I went through or that I'm going through will make me strong and is making me stronger. Just like this court said me, I'm taking the child support to court. I know said the first time I take them to court, I'm gonna lose because it's just the way. But that doesn't mean it said Medjai. There be Medjai. I will continue to read because of this. Now I've learned more because of what I'm going through. So now I've realized how to take the good out of what's coming out of the bad. You understand? So it's like because now I can't see my kids and I have to read all these law books and all these paperwork. I feel it meaning a little more. I know more. So I don't think
She say only one let's say.
She say my name is girlfriend that's it.
When a new girl.
Patron.
Oh, honestly a black American.
Patron. Hey!
It's also Ghana, Open Ghana.
But Ghana
Baby about Ghana no. Ghana now baby no baby.
Baby want him from. Baby I'm
some New Jersey, baby okay New Jersey near Ghana for baby.
Baby I made me to New Jersey no. Ghana man be anyhow.
Na some more there be online and I don't online. So online club
be online there. Me person me shout now. Will catch me vibe.
Okay, so the one funny one go fair or not to say.
I know there or your very very nice one. Very nice one. Into menini channel but if you are yet to menini fear ni so menino I bet we doing good.
Wow.
Doing good.
I see. Anyway, aside that, you know, say, oh, yeah, Jumani, there still an focus on you, so an answer is no. We as hobby, but near for profession.
Yeah, music is me. What am I say? Music is they mean to me, Jaida. I've been through a lot, and I said, and you know, there, me because mini skaba me co studio na me yewe but se me jai nyum ya. It's like the music I had to say it drew me. Se me jaya me home like be yummy. Like I can't literally me home I will be sick. So and nyum na dia or se me yeah I have to do it.
Oh yeah, as in say the baby business be an answer they be chill can answer they so they doing.
Well, me person me did like me person me did business and unity and I me didi. Like I wanted to pay my bills, I wanted to support my family, I wanted to also, but that's not the main reason. Like it's not about the money for real. It's not about the money. It's about the reactions I get when somebody hears my voice or when somebody listens to a song, the way they feel. My done for be with you, on any girl. I'm gonna go through a little issue, and I'm sending in Yumbi. I fade there or send a girl or sign them or say, yo, she loved the song, bro. Me catch on the set, me trauma. We'll catch on the set, me trauma. So he told her, he said, yo, I told my friend to write you a song, and I'll send it mano. I said, yo, you're cool because of a song. So that's very, very powerful. So I understand the power of that.
Wow.
So
wow.
That's why.
But only America, we are Ghana ni, but America for us today, hip hop ni, R&B ni, and the coso. Ebi na auto ana say what dey no to them Ghana music be na way.
Me ye nyina, me ye well for me there, me ye R&B singer. But so me did sometimes me did treat for, and also me a hip hop artist because sometimes me yeah rap maybe, but and yeah hona like I really do. I'm really more singing like more into.
Me America oh.
Me target no yet. They'll be me bia. It doesn't have to be American. If you like good music, just listen to me. You know, like I think that's where people get, you know, to put themselves in a box. Say, I just want this person to listen to it. If you like good music, just listen to it.
It is so far and you do now the albums be about out.
Oh yeah, me want nyumbe bre or iTunes. Me want nyumbe bre. I've been making music since 13 years old. Now me co studio. I feel me D27. So my performing was Miami, my co California, my co New York, my co Boston, my co Philly, my co.
Then shows and then you could shows.
Yeah.
I choka.
Sometimes in Jamaica.
Sometimes in Chow.
Sometimes in Jamaica, but sometimes in Jamaica. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, baby say what the Ghana, up so back Ghana, but ultimately because of child support, ultimately to coin.
Yeah, because I mean, child support said if you owe money for child support, it's something called arrears. So if you owe money, they don't let you get a passport. So right now, no. Even though I'm paying every week and it's going down, because they actually just sent me a letter. I don't know why. Because if you owe like $1,500, you can't get a passport.
I didn't know
because net de bianana mi wojma. And even if you don't have a job, you still have to. It's all piling up. It's all piling up. And honestly, the part not me is stubborn. I was very stubborn because it's not even that I didn't have a job. It's that when you get a job, you have to call child support and tell them where you work and then all this other stuff. My friend, my control. So it's piling up. They'll find out after a few months. But they won't take anything out your check. So I didn't call them because why would I call you? Said just got no free check. So I was just
Onyanum too. This is about cool school. Girl, last one was school. And boy, no, is here. Worry. And the life is saying is here. Who life now? Share the life. Difference room.
Yeah, difference room. Pa Kwame. Yeah,
difference room.
Kwame. Yeah, very very to himself. Kwame, yeah, very, very to himself. On the crowd YouTube channel, Leo Finesse, he talks about like the astronomy and stuff like that. So Kwame, yeah, very, very different. Oh, yeah, very quiet. Miss me a quiet nibi, but me kasa more than him. Like like he's very bad.
But oh no, okay. See, they're not. Person no, like okay, only problem. It's a problem, CB.
They be only problems said me problems. On the call gym or on kwano or te. So like he's by himself. I'm proud of my brother, I'm proud of my brother.
Unya yanka life ni bi nanka also believe you.
Debbie, I like being a father. I like to have my kids, even though I'm not, whatever time to bye, my kids will be by my side. So I'd like to have more. I don't want to be by myself. I can't be by I can, but I don't like to be by myself. I like to take care of people. Like my name Miguel, I like to take care of her. I like to be the reason why people smile. So time in change by myself, it won't go right.
Hi, Kevin Dabu. I mean, you no. Gain now promote. You better unyom na okano. Can we be saying social media handles?
Okay.
Platform maybe any idea.
Okay, so my social media, everything, Kevin Dabble. We'll call Google Swag, YouTube Swag, Instagram, Facebook, BBI, Kevin Dabble. I haven't put out any Cree music yet, but that's the next thing that I'm doing. I sent you some of the songs of what I'm gonna be sending. So one of those two. Song na your friend Bonino. Odo semi ya Ubania. That one. Na me nimi ni akitwa abinana yes that song. That was my little sister, so she could sing.
But so far no unye schedule in terms of streaming.
Streams and well Apple Music and then Spotify and then Tidal and it. So every time everybody streams, I get paid. So it's good. It's definitely.
Wow. Anyway, Kevin Dabu, we wish you all the best. Who more person more shout out here, Diana?
I just want to shout out everybody. I want to shout out all my Ghanaian family, you know. Because I just want everybody to, you know, think twice before you think about coming here. Because when you come here to work, you're making America stronger. When you're leaving your country to come work on this economy, it's better to stay home and figure out what's wrong with it and let's fix it. Just like I've been watching your shows, you know, we can build factories in Ghana. Let's try to do that.
The whole Canadian no crap about the brain now, America no.
But even though said, like when I watch your shows, I can't you say woman 50,000 and I said Kyle any fee or so on back. All kind of story no. When you come here, somebody is still helping you. He said he went to Walmart and Obi said they open jet. Not everybody's gonna have that. When you come here, like if you don't have somebody who's going to help you for real, and put you on your feet, then what's the difference of here in Ghana? Because every struggle is a struggle. But here, no yet, it's a government struggle. It's a different type of struggle. Once you're in the system, it's over for you. You put your records, everything comes up, and it's very difficult to. It's very, very difficult to maneuver in a country that's not for you.
But opportunities will be bring.
Opportunities will Ghana too also. Opportunities will Ghana too also. America is not for Ghanaians. Ghanaians are for Ghana. Ghanaians are for Ghana. Ghana is going down. I don't think anybody's seeing, like, even the soccer team, Ghana cry on my way. Like, they what's going on? Like, Ghanaians, we have to, even the definition of Ghana, the word Ghana, it means king of the warriors. Kings of the warriors. We acting like some little scrubs right now. Ghanaians should be on top of everything. Ghana, when I hear Ghana, I feel like Ghana should be the #1 country talked about in Africa. We talk about, even when it comes to music, we talk about Nigeria. Do you think Nigeria makes a song and thinks about Ghana? Ghana makes a song, they think about Nigeria. We have to just focus on what we got to get done as Ghanaians as a whole and stop trying to run away to America, London, Germany, everywhere we going. Stay in Ghana. Force the government to do what they're supposed to do. As a whole people, everybody can do it. I mean, in America, you guys think that it's going to be so easy out here. It's not. It's not. Unless you have somebody who's going to help you for real. Somebody who's helping you. That meaning helping you said spending money on you. And spending money on somebody nowadays is not an easy thing. It'll be our bills. Everybody has a car bill, house bill, phone bill, e-bill, water bill, electric bill, dog bill. I have a dog. I have the vet bill. Everything is a bill. So Ghana, yeah, I wish, you know, even being in Ghana, I remember you walk around, you see orange trees, you see fruits, there's food on the side of the road. You won't see that. There's no natural anything out here in America. Nothing is natural and for real.
Kevin, me that's all pass it to SBTV Africa, so I Kevin double. Then I saw share the story, who tell the story in the foot of the room, especially how for more abroche. Who tell the story no. And you mean I count. Watch can be a chere. But I say SBTV Africa. Daily also worldwide. Also person share a story about me about Subi. It's there. On the way who say why mistakes be brave. Take photo. No I can. But I say my brother shit man DJ click share on Natina. Over so me show this be a link up. My number or send me voice notes and answer WhatsApp message. 2 subscribe.
Make we chop small. Delight Cocoa.
Delight Cocoa, the authentic, original taste of African porridge. Available in all African and Caribbean shops. Delight Cocoa.